Genesee County, Michigan. What began as a road rage incident quickly escalated into a high-stakes pursuit, forcing the entire patrol force into a tense, coordinated response. Officers immediately intercepted the vehicle at the intersection of Davison and Arlington. When signaled to stop, Simmons not only refused to comply but accelerated in the wrong lane at speeds exceeding 100 mph. Due to the extreme danger, the pursuit was temporarily called off after about 2 miles. The chase continued for several more miles before officers executed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin out of control, crash violently into a tree, and come to a stop. Eddie and a passenger abandoned the vehicle and attempted to flee on foot, but were quickly apprehended by officers.
Good. Eastbound yells from Bellinger. Coming up, very light traffic. What about 55 or so?
He's good on the right, get on the right.
Left. Very light traffic speed, approximately 56.
Get on the right, get on the right.
About 4 on Yale Street right now. We're slowing down.
Get on the right, get on the right. Left.
Court Street, just east of Fire.
Get on the right.
Northbound Bradley.
Get on the right, traffic stop. Good luck. Get on the right. Good luck, forward. Get on the right.
Northbound Brown on Bradley. Northbound Bradley, Turnpike.
Good on the right so far. Good, good, good. Good.
Copy.
Let's go westbound Court Street. Westbound Court Street, some Bradley. Northbound Mansfield Building, you see here. Location.
Yep.
3542 location.
Yep.
Crash River Beacher, going northbound. It's like northbound Crestwood.
Stay, police, stop! You're gonna get shot! Right there, right there! Stay, police! Shut your hands! You're gonna get shot! Stop! Stop running!
about just north here.
Get on the ground! On the ground!
Eddie Simmons is currently held at the Genesee County Jail facing multiple criminal charges. The vehicle was towed by Louis Towing. One passenger who fled the scene has not yet been located. The investigation remains ongoing. Jones County, Georgia. Evening of August 12, 2025, around 8 p.m. Sergeant Travis Walker spotted a vehicle and signaled it to stop. The driver was identified as Dimitrik Bazi, who had multiple active warrants. At first, she appeared cooperative and pulled over as instructed. But just seconds later, after her identity was confirmed and the active warrants announced, Bazi suddenly floored the accelerator, fleeing at high speed and initiating a dangerous chase.
Turn it in, so she just took off. Let them do. Pit.
Misdemeanor traffic.
Alright, she came out of the pit. Back on 57.
The vehicle sped recklessly, reaching speeds of 140 miles per hour, constantly endangering other motorists on the road. Officers maintained pursuit, patiently waiting for the right moment to intervene. Ultimately, a precise pit maneuver spun the vehicle sideways and brought it to a halt.
Pit. She's in the middle median.
Refusing to surrender, the suspect exited the car and ran on foot into a nearby wooded area. However, the darkness and dense trees could not conceal her. Within a short time, law enforcement closed in and successfully apprehended her. Miami, August 25th, 2024, around 6:31 p.m. A white Chevy Trax suddenly stood out among the traffic on SR 836 as it weaved recklessly at speeds reaching 91 miles per hour. Police activated their emergency lights, and at first the driver, Sean Anthony Guerrachung, appeared cooperative. But it lasted only briefly before turning into a desperate flight in an effort to conceal something.
I don't need that. So you're getting for those, the two things that are for the speed and the zigzag and do it. You have a medical marijuana car, Marshall? Where is it at? Have any medical marijuana inside the vehicle? I need to supervise the vehicle. Either get out or I'm going to get you out. I need to supervise the vehicle.
The suspect accelerated, weaving through the crowded lanes, searching for every gap to escape. His actions were putting the lives of others in danger.
Let me see your fucking hand! Let me see your hand! Pit. Let me see your hand! Let me see your fucking hand! Step out, bro! Get on the fucking floor! Get on the fucking floor! Get on the floor! I'm scared. Macho, get on the floor! I'm scared, bro! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! I'm Miami, start me another unit. Get on the floor, Macho! Get on the floor! Come on, bro. I told you that I'm scared, bro. I done been through this before. You gotta understand me.
When officers identified a safe opportunity, they decided to perform a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin and come to a complete stop. Officers quickly subdued and arrested the suspect at the scene. A search of the vehicle revealed a backpack containing serious evidence. A pink tube holding 2 clear Ziploc bags, each containing a white powdery substance. A small amount of marijuana in a clear plastic bag. Marijuana packaged in a green bag. A pink Ziploc bag containing another Ziploc with a white powdery substance inside. 2 white bottles of alprazolam. 1 unlabeled bottle holding 3 square tablets suspected to be alprazolam. A total of 959 alprazolam pills. 24 grams of marijuana already packaged. 28 grams of cocaine already packaged. Guerrachung is now under arrest. The case file and related charges are being completed in accordance with regulations. After all, a reckless attempt to flee cannot hide criminal conduct. It only makes everything more serious. Turner County, Georgia. Javante Laquan Davis, 28 years old from Columbus, Ohio, refused to stop when officers signaled him to pull over. Instead, he sped away recklessly. During the chase, Davis continuously swerved dangerously. Officers attempted a pit maneuver, but the driver stubbornly kept fleeing.
They turned around going south from the northbound side, County.
Go south on northbound side.
Genesee County.
10-4.
Alright, we're just moving to the south side, get back on that end over there. I said if he slowed down again, he did, but he's not paying attention to what he's doing.
County, Turner team, can we get a vehicle description to Bruce County?
Yeah.
County clear.
Y'all wanna try to talk to me? If you can, try. You gotta make sure that's we're doing the bottom of the ramp and everything.
The vehicle finally came to a halt only after 5 patrol cars surrounded it. Still, the suspect recklessly tried to escape again, forcing officers to perform another pit maneuver that sent the car off the roadway. Moments later, he was taken into custody, ending the tense pursuit. Inside the vehicle, officers discovered Davis's wife and child. Medical personnel examined the child and their mother, and fortunately, no one was injured.
Sorry, understand. Cancelled.
Can you get in that motor, Tony?
In Georgia, Davis now faces a long list of charges, including felony fleeing, aggravated assault on a police officer, 2 counts of child cruelty, reckless driving, speeding, improper lane change, driving with a suspended license, and driving under the influence. Jonesboro, Arkansas, September 28, 2024. A routine patrol on U.S. Highway 78 quickly turned into a dangerous situation when a gray Dodge Ram was clocked at 107 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. When officers activated their lights and sirens, the driver, identified as Hotchkiss, briefly stopped at a red light before flooring the gas pedal and kicking off a reckless pursuit right in the middle of a densely populated area. Realizing the suspect showed no intention of stopping, officers decided to perform a pit maneuver from behind. The truck slammed into a utility pole, spun, and was disabled. Power lines fell, sparking flames on the roof and cabin of the pickup. The chaos threw the entire street into disorder.
The Arkansas 028, Union King 0, be a great Dodge Ram.
10-4, ground floor, 53, 53, stay low.
TBI. Roll over.
10-4, 20.
Being in front of Hatro.
There are no contacts.
Officers approached and found Hotchkiss slumped over the steering wheel. As they pulled him out, the strong smell of alcohol was immediately apparent. Inside the vehicle was a full bottle of Beam's 8-star whiskey. Medical teams arrived, but the suspect resisted, refused treatment, and even attempted to assault paramedics. Eventually, he was transported to the hospital and determined to have sustained serious injuries.
I'll go.
Driver, open the door. C4 younger. Yo, so no casi la veo. Light post down. Hey, open the door. Driver.
DNA 1016.
10-4, 10-6, and start the next 10-11. You all right? Can you open the door? Are you alright?
The utility pole damage was estimated at $5,000. Fortunately, no civilians suffered major injuries. Hotchkiss now faces a series of serious charges: fleeing, reckless driving, running a red light, failure to wear a seatbelt, speeding, improper lane usage, driving under the influence, open container of alcohol, and property damage. One reckless decision, and the cost is not only personal injury but also a list of charges that could cost Hotchkiss his freedom for many years. Forest City, Arkansas. A quiet patrol on Washington Street suddenly turned into a tense pursuit. Police received word that the St. Francis County Sheriff's Office was chasing a red Dodge Ram heading northbound. As the truck approached the McDaniel Avenue area, patrol officers immediately moved to block its path and became the primary unit in the chase.
31's primary, Washington and Bedroom.
The driver, identified as Andre T. Hunter, weaved recklessly, ignored traffic signals, and forced other vehicles to swerve away in panic. Given the level of danger, officers had no choice but to wait for a safe moment to intervene.
Speeds at 37.
The Dodge Ram was soon forced off the roadway, overturned into a ditch, and was heavily damaged. As officers closed in, the suspect stepped out of the truck with a beer can still in his hand, clear evidence of intoxication. He was immediately handcuffed and transported to Forest City Medical Center for evaluation.
Yeah.
Hands! Show me your hands! Don't rush that car! Don't rush that car! Don't rush it! Get back behind cover! Get behind cover! Get behind cover! Show me your hands!
Hunter now faces multiple charges, including driving while intoxicated, driving without a license, no vehicle insurance, and drinking alcohol on the highway. Saline County, Arkansas, May 27th, 2023. While on patrol, Kamek Village Police spotted a reported stolen vehicle speeding along Interstate 430 South. By the time pursuit signals were activated, the car had already exceeded 100 miles per hour, recklessly straddling lanes to pass other vehicles, a hazard threatening anyone on the road.
I think 33 is primary now. 30 west coming up on 114. Copy 33 is primary, 30 west 114. I'm secondary, I'll be calling it.
Approaching I-30, officers executed a pit maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin sideways, crash straight into the concrete median, and come to a complete stop. The sound of the collision marked the end of this reckless escape.
We got a pit at the 114. Copy, pit 144. Copy, pit 144.
Open your door, keep your hands up! Open your door, keep your hands up! Open the fucking door! Open your door! Come right here, Freeman. I'm not snowballing, but I'll take it. Open your door! We're trying to get him in. Open the door! Don't go around too far. Open the door! Does he still have his hands up? No. Put your hands back up! Get out, keep your hands up! I'll go hands on. Get out, keep your hands up! Hey, is anybody else in that truck?
I can't see it.
Hey, it's George Bentley. Hey, this is Jake Owen. Hey, everybody, I'm Jason Aldean. 97.5 FM.
The suspect was swiftly restrained and transported to Arkansas Heart Hospital for a medical check before being taken directly to Saline County Jail to face the consequences of their dangerous actions. Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, June 28, 2025. A simple traffic violation quickly escalated into a chaotic scene on the roads. While on patrol, officers spotted a black vehicle blatantly running a red light. Lights and sirens were immediately activated, but instead of complying, the driver floored the accelerator, igniting a high-speed chase through multiple crowded streets.
209, we're in Illinois. I'm gonna box him in again up here. I'm in front of him. Let's see if we can get him, guys. Contact. 209 intentional contact. 2 squads have been hit. We need to end this.
Police, along with supporting units, deployed several tire deflation devices to stop the fleeing vehicle. While the first 2 attempts failed, the final deployment successfully ended the pursuit safely. During the chase, the suspect collided with multiple police vehicles before ultimately being apprehended.
209 stopped here.
This is the Pleasant Prairie Police. All occupants of the Honda Civic, you are under arrest. You disobey our commands, the police dogs will bite you. Do you understand?
Anyone else in the car? No, just keep coming back. Drop to your knees. Drop. If you move, you will get bit.
The suspect now faces charges including felony fleeing and eluding, 5 counts of first-degree endangering public safety, hit and run, possession of cocaine and drug paraphernalia, driving under the influence, and multiple other city-level violations.
You're under arrest. 32 in the car.
St. Lucie County, Florida. What began as a seemingly routine traffic stop on the Florida Turnpike quickly escalated into a high-speed pursuit, ending with serious drug-related charges. At 2:00 p.m. on June 20th, 2024, Trooper Elvis Nolasco of the Criminal Interdiction Unit, CIU, spotted a white Mercedes with dark-tinted windows traveling on SR 91. A records check revealed that the driver, identified as Derek Danovan Taylor Jr., had a suspended license and a revoked registration. When troopers activated their lights and sirens, Taylor refused to stop, swerving into the emergency lane and weaving dangerously through traffic.
trying to catch up. He is on the right shoulder, leaving in that truck. Getting off the 152. He's exiting at the 152.
On I-95, the suspect attempted an illegal U-turn across the median. Troopers executed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin and sustain rear-end damage, but Taylor continued to flee. The chase only ended after a decisive collision sent the Mercedes off the roadway into the grass. Even then, the driver tried to reverse and escape before troopers quickly moved in and disabled the vehicle. Taylor and passenger William Wade Woods were immediately taken into custody with assistance from a K-9 unit. A search of the vehicle uncovered a stash of narcotics, including a bag of cocaine, 12 oxycodone pills, 4 pink MDMA tablets, 17.8 grams of marijuana, and assorted drug paraphernalia.
Sarge, I got you. Come back here. Driver, get the fuck out of the car. Coming to your side. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Child. Walk back towards me. Walk back towards me. Walk back towards me. Towards the sound of my voice.
Taylor now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing and eluding with property damage, reckless driving, leaving the scene of a crash, numerous counts of narcotics possession, and driving with a suspended license as a habitual offender. Woods was also charged with possession of cocaine, MDMA, oxycodone, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia. Both suspects were transported to Lawnwood Regional Medical Center for medical clearance before being booked into the St. Lucie County Jail. Interstate 30, Arkansas, May 24th, 2025. A heart-pounding chase unfolded on the highway after police received a report of a stolen vehicle fleeing the scene. Patrol Unit A29 immediately deployed, arriving near mile marker 141 to intercept the vehicle. The car sped through traffic, weaving recklessly and ignoring all warning signals. One small mistake could have turned the entire stretch of highway into a catastrophic scene. Police executed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to lose control, crash straight into the median barrier, and come to a complete stop. The sound of metal smashing and smoke rising from the hood marked the end of the suspect's reckless escape.
Where are you?
The suspect was quickly restrained safely and handed over to the North Little Rock Police Department for processing. Medical personnel arrived immediately to provide first aid before transporting him to a medical center. Once again, the incident serves as a reminder: the harder one tries to flee, the heavier the consequences become.
He's wrecking.
DeKalb County, Georgia, June 24th, 2025. A heart-pounding chase involving a stolen semi-truck threw an entire roadway into chaos. While on patrol, officers spotted the suspicious vehicle and signaled it to stop. Instead of complying, the driver immediately floored the accelerator, fleeing at high speed and ignoring all lights and sirens. The pursuit began instantly.
14 on search.
Yeah, you're 15, same truck. Yeah.
Radio B is not yourself. Clear. The very northbound. 7514, he's now on the opposite lane of travel.
Sorry, he's wrong way, continuing. 52.
The massive semi-truck repeatedly swerved into other lanes and even drove against traffic, forcing multiple vehicles to brake abruptly and dodge to avoid collisions. In response, law enforcement deployed several patrol units, 1 to block the front and 3 to close in from behind, forming a pincer maneuver to stop the suspect. Yet the driver persisted, recklessly maneuvering the truck and turning the roadway into a scene of chaos.
Correct lanes. So you could get a helo. 1022, he's wrecking. He just wrecked out radio.
Okay. Just get away from the car. Come drive. Let me see your hand! Keep your hands visible! Put your hand up! Watch again! Watch her! Yes, sir! Watch! Get on the ground!
Ultimately, the truck lost control, crashed into a residential fence, and came to a complete stop. Officers immediately apprehended the driver, bringing the tense chase to an end.
He is crashed at Rodriguez.
Saline County, Arkansas. What began as a seemingly simple traffic violation quickly escalated into a dangerous high-speed chase on the highway. While patrolling I-30 near mile marker 95, officers spotted a black SUV with improperly displayed plates. When emergency signals were activated around mile marker 96, instead of stopping, the driver immediately accelerated, veering onto the shoulder to pass other vehicles, putting numerous motorists at risk.
It's going to be occupied twice, maybe? Not 100% sure. We're going to be westbound 36th Street. It's occupied at least 4 times, it appears. Speeds are 70, we're still westbound. Light traffic. Speeds are 90, we're coming up to Byron Center. Coming up to Byron Center, we are northbound Byron Center. Still northbound, speeds are 60. Northbound Byron Center, we're coming up to Golden. Medium traffic coming up to the red light at Prairie Parkway. Green light, speeds are 95. Still northbound, coming up to 28th Street, right lane. Speeds are 100. Red light at 28th Street. We are northbound through 28th Street. Clear right. We are still northbound through Newport. Still northbound. Still northbound 28, northbound bound. Eastbound through Delwood. Speeds are 100.
That's where I got 2 minutes coming up to Spike Park, there about Southburg.
Still eastbound, coming up to the light here. I believe it's Clyde Park. We're through Clyde Park. Excuse me, through Godfrey. Light traffic, dry roads. Speeds are 85 right now.
Dry roads, 85.
We are through the red light. You're good, right? Clyde Park, through Clyde Park. He just hit a parked car. He is crashed at Rodriguez into the telephone pole.
Watch the lines, watch the lines.
We got lines down. Let me see hands! Hands! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands! Hands now! Hands up! Central, give us the air. We're Caesar Parkway and Van. Hands! I don't see any. Hands, dude!
The pursuit ended when the vehicle collided with a patrol car, slid off the roadway, and came to a complete stop. The driver immediately fled on foot into the woods but was quickly apprehended. During the apprehension, one officer sustained an injury to the hand due to the suspect's resistance. A search of the vehicle revealed a red backpack containing a Taurus 38 special handgun, previously reported stolen in Memphis. The suspect was identified as Milton Ellis Jr. After receiving treatment for his injuries, he was transported to Saline County Jail. Ellis now faces multiple serious charges, including fleeing, reckless driving, possession of a firearm, theft, and resisting arrest. A single attempt to escape not only led to numerous severe charges, but also turned the highway into a potential death trap.
Making contact with the passenger. Turn around, get up.
Fairfax County, Virginia. A dangerous pursuit on the Capitol Beltway on the night of Thursday, March 7th, 2024, led to a string of serious charges, including attempted murder. At approximately 9:54 p.m., a Virginia State Police Highway Patrol officer signaled a Jeep Cherokee SRT to stop for reckless driving. Instead of complying, the driver accelerated to flee, sparking a tense chase.
It's a Virginia tag. Tango Zulu Papa 1944. Speeds 120 light traffic. Helicopter up. Reason to stop reckless driving. Speeds 125 light traffic. Speeds 120, left lane, still south of Braddock. Speeds now 130, just blacked out. I'm not sure why, but we're still going to Braddock. Speeds 130. Taking Braddock, looks like we might be going east. Nope. Continuing service road. Come up to that unit, come up to that unit. Going west, going west.
Super west on that.
Get it.
Alright, he just lost it, He's regaining.
During the escape, the driver threw a firearm out of the window. The gun hit the pavement, then bounced up and struck the pursuing patrol car, escalating the danger even further.
83. Just past Fort Royal coming up on Queensberry, speed 75, light traffic.
I believe he just threw a firearm out. He just struck my vehicle with a firearm, I'm pretty sure.
To 100, monitor traffic. Coming up on Glen Park.
Coming up on Glen Park.
If anybody's there, get out of the office and help us out. Bunch of us coming your way. Alright, coming up to Stonehaven, 120, light to moderate. Alright, speeds about 100, slowing down, might be making a U-turn here, stand by. Continue past Kenny, continue past Kenny. Trying to get the brakes at the office. In a second, we're coming up on King David Boulevard, speeds are about 80.
Coming up on King David.
Hold on for a second, I got stopped at the light.
I still got the radio. We're coming up to Ollie, passing Ollie, coming up to Twin Brook. Speeds 100.
At an intersection, when officers attempted to block the suspect, the vehicle rammed directly into the patrol car. Police were then forced to use a pit maneuver to disable the vehicle.
He's spinning around here, making a U-turn back on 495, U-turn back on back towards 495.
U-turn back on 495. He just struck my vehicle. Stand by.
Struck back.
I will shoot you right now. I will shoot you. I got you. Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Get your hands up! Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off! Stay right there. I'm gonna get him out of the car. You done messed up, son. Get out! Hands up! Hands up! Keep those hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! This way. You want passengers or head? You good? Go ahead. Get out of the car! Get out! I'm getting out of the car. Wait, hold on. Get out of the way. Get out of the car! Get him out, bro! Get out! Okay, I'm sorry! Get out! Okay! Get out of the ground! Oh my God! Watch the car! My face, bro! My face! I'm scared! I'm putting my hands back! Put your hands back right now! You messed up tonight, son. Shut up, man. Stop talking. Shut up. You're trying to retrieve that firearm. I don't have a firearm. Stop talking. Shut up. Wait, sir. Keep your mouth closed. Look what you did in my car, genius. Huh? Look what you did in my car. No, I'm sorry, sir. Look, I don't have any. But look, I'm sorry, because my car... Shut up. You're under arrest. Where'd the firearm come from? Passenger or driver? Driver's side. Just prior to Queensberry? Yeah, right there between Port Royal and Queensberry. You want to go try to locate that firearm?
There's no sorry.
Back like Queensberry by the firearm.
724. I do have damage on my vehicle. Notify supervisor. I'll disregard 288 here. He's here. Can I see my car? No. No one cares about your car. Cares about your car. You see my car? That's what I'm worried about. Sorry. I just got out of the shop. Guess what? You just put it back in there.
Damn it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, damn it. All you gotta do is stop. I know I'm right. I'm always right.
The suspect, identified as Jevon Mark, 23 of Reston, was quickly restrained and taken into custody. He now faces multiple charges, including assault on a law enforcement officer, fleeing, throwing a dangerous object, reckless driving, and felony hit and run. 2 passengers were detained briefly and later released after police recovered the firearm thrown from the car. Hateville, Georgia. On June 3, 2022, police spotted a suspicious Ford Mustang as it turned from Madison Street onto Hardin Avenue. The moment the emergency lights and sirens were activated, the driver immediately accelerated to flee. Officers quickly gave chase, and what began as a simple traffic stop escalated into a tense pursuit through multiple streets. The vehicle sped recklessly across several roads, swerving and running red lights. The risk of collision hung over every surrounding vehicle, creating a chaotic and dangerous scene. Near CW Grant Parkway, officers executed a pit maneuver, causing the car to spin. Yet the suspect still pressed the gas in an attempt to escape, forcing Officer George to deploy a second pit maneuver. This time, the suspect's vehicle was successfully disabled.
Directly in front of the runways now, the airport interloop, pit. Just one out facing the long way on interloop. Trying to drive. Second pit. Just one out facing the long way on interloop. Just trying to drive. Second pit. I got it, Mark.
I got you, Pop, I got you. Get your hand up! Get your hand up! Get your hand! Hey, back your car, back your car. Back your car, Pop, they got you. Hey, hold on, he's got one up. Show your hand! All right, here you go.
The driver, identified as Dexter Lamar Williams, was quickly restrained and taken into custody. What started as a routine stop became a near disaster due to Williams's recklessness. Authorities noted that without the officer's timely response and coordinated action, the consequences could have been far more severe. White County, Arkansas. At noon on May 14th, 2025, a high-speed chase on Interstate 57 ended in dramatic fashion when the suspect resisted arrest with a beer bottle in hand. It all began when White County deputies attempted to stop a yellow Pontiac Grand Am for lane violations along highways 385 and 13. When the driver accelerated to flee, the pursuit quickly spilled onto I-57 southbound, reaching speeds of up to 110 miles per hour. Deputy Jess Burris, along with multiple other units, joined the chase. An initial attempt to block the vehicle failed, but shortly afterward,
Let me see your hand! Let me see your hand! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Let me see your hand!
New boy, we got one at gunpoint. Highway shutdown.
Let me see your hand! Let me see your hand!
Deputy Burris executed a pit maneuver near mile marker 41. The car spun out, struck the guardrail, and came to a complete stop. The tension did not end there. As officers closed in, the driver refused to exit, forcing police to use stronger tactics to issue commands. The suspect finally stepped out holding a beer bottle, brazenly ignoring orders to lie down. He was quickly subdued and taken into custody. The suspect was transported by ambulance and later booked into the White County Detention Center. Charges handled by the White County Sheriff's Office include fleeing, careless driving, failure to comply, and resisting arrest. DeKalb County, Georgia, April 15th, 2025. What seemed like an ordinary afternoon on Memorial Drive quickly turned tense when police received an alert. A gray 2010 Nissan Altima, bearing Georgia plate SJD 6502 and driven by murder suspect Antonio Watson, had been spotted in the area. The homicide had occurred only hours earlier at a local hotel, and officers braced for a dangerous confrontation. As soon as officers approached, the car abruptly swerved into the middle lane to flee. Police executed a low-speed pit maneuver right at an intersection. The vehicle spun, rolled backward, and struck a civilian car that was stopped nearby. Chaos erupted, with screeching brakes and the sound of metal colliding under the midday sun.
Shit. I got it.
There it is. Atlanta, hold 10-3. 10-3, Atlanta, 10-3.
You want us to shut down service? Well, this is not this is just not all angle. Hello, man.
The suspect's car was boxed in from multiple sides. Both the driver and a passenger, identified as Byron Thomas, raised their hands out the window in surrender. But just as officers pulled Watson out, the vehicle rolled backward again, colliding with the civilian car a second time. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured.
1716G.
Radio. 72 West P Street and 10. Romeo, David, Victor, 59, 7988.
The investigation confirmed that Watson was the wanted suspect in the homicide, while Thomas also had several outstanding warrants. Both men were turned over to DeKalb County's homicide unit detectives. Antonio Watson now faces charges of first-degree murder, fleeing, and reckless driving, while Byron Thomas was arrested on his existing warrants. These videos are not meant to glorify danger, but to serve as reminders of the value of safety, responsibility, and humanity. Whether as drivers, pedestrians, or simply bystanders, each of us can contribute to keeping the streets peaceful. True safety only comes when everyone respects the law and places human life above all else.